Hello and welcome. In this Tableau demo, I'm going to show you how to create a simple dashboard. I'm still using the global superstore data, so let's try to connect to the underlying data source. Okay, so once we connect it, we have to pick in the data we want to load. So still this is the order spreadsheet data. After you have loaded the data, check in the data types. Okay, for the row ID, I would convert to the categorical data type. Okay, so once the data get loaded, I'm going to create the basic chart. Okay, the first chart I'm going to create is the bar chart to showing that the different market sales and profit. So we have the different market. So I may drop the market to the rows here. Okay. So we have 5 different markets here. I want analyzing for those markets what is the profit and the sales looks like. So I drag in the profit and the sales to the columns. So I'm creating a bar plot. Well, I want to further break down in each market what is the sales volume for the different categories. So I'm dragging the category into the color, okay, here. It will show you for different category like the furniture, office supply, and the technology. What is the proportion, okay, to the overall sales and the profit? So you may actually view in each market. There are 3 proportions there. Okay, after you create the first one, you may actually change the name, okay? So for a better recognition, let's just name this as market, sales, and profit. Okay, pick whatever format you wanted to make. So this is our first basic chart. As for the second chart, what we want to create here maybe is a line plot. I want to show the profit trend for different categories. So what I want to do, okay, for a line plot, we need a date, right? So the date I'm going to pick is the order date. So I drag in the order date to the column. And this is for the line plot. So I have to convert from the default categorical data type for time to the continuous one. Let's use in the quarter continuously. So you have to tick in this quarter here in the second panel. Okay, so the next I want to show the trend, okay, in terms of profit. So I drag in the profit here. But this is the overall profit. The overall profit here. Well, I want to show for different furnitures, different subcategory like the furniture, office, supply, and technology. I can drag in the category here, okay, to the column here. I'm creating, okay, 3 line plot here. So this is for a single axis. You have the profit, okay, over time. Well, sometimes you want to actually combine the profit and sales together. So you can actually drag in the sales also to here. Well, you may actually find if you drag in the sales to here, okay, you're creating an individual, okay, an individual line plot for sales and profit. Sometimes you want to create a dual axis in a single plot. What you can do here, so for the profit or for the sales here, you can actually choosing, okay, the dual axis. Okay, once you choose the dual axis, that will be plotted in a single plot. On this left-hand side, you have the profit as the Y position. On the right-hand side, you have the sales, okay, as the Y position. Let's name this second sheet as the profit trend for different categories. Okay, let's make as our same format. Okay, so this is our second plot. Okay, the third plot we want to actually create here is a scatter plot. So I want to show the profit and sales relationship for the various subcategories. Well, so for the scatter plot, okay, I need the sales. Okay, I can drag in the sales to the column and also the profit to the column. You know, because of the aggregation analysis, Tableau will aggregate all the record into a single, overall summation of all the sales and overall summation of all the profit. Actually, I want to differentiate for different subcategories. So what I can do, I can drag in the subcategory to color, thus creating many subcategory group. So you will have a same number of data points that is equal to the same number of subcategories. But here, I also want to show the subcategory labels. So I can also drag in the subcategory to the label here. So the name, like this is the accessory, the appliance will actually display in the plot. So this is the third plot I have created. And now I think my dashboard can be built based on the 3 basic charts. So what I can do here, I can click on this button here, create a dashboard. And for this dashboard, let's make a name here. So this dashboard, I name that as overall market analysis. Let's make this larger and in bold format. So this is the title of my dashboard. Well, once you create the dashboard, dashboard you can easily dragging any object from here. Can be a web page, can be a text message, can be an image, or any sheets that you have created before. So here I'm going to drag in the sheets I have just created. The first one is the bar plot. Well, because for the dashboard you have to often adjust the size, so it's better to make it floating, so you can easily adjusting the size here. Let's try to make the size here. Make it floating, so you can drag into different places as you want it. So this is the first plot we drag into the dashboard. The second one I want to drag in is the line plot. So I drag in the line plot here. I also make it floating. Once I make it floating, I can adjust in the different ways that I want it. As you can see from here. I also make it floating. I'm dragging to this place. So this is my second plot in the dashboard. The third one I want to drag in is the scatter plot. Let's make it floating. Drag into this position. So that would be my third plot here. For all of these, you can make your own, customization. You can even remove that. And the benefit of using dashboard is that, for example, when you drag in the different sheets here, actually when you're clicking on different category, the highlight will actually be automatically given to that one. So if I pick the furniture, you will see in all the plots that will go for highlighting the furniture. If I go for the office supply, it will only highlight this subcategory. So that is why I see interactivity is very important in the dashboard. Well, there are other changes you can make to the dashboard. So here is just a simple illustration here. Thanks for watching.